Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon, welcome everyone. I hope you can just hear me fine. What a fantastic week so far, beautiful and green. Hi Julie, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry for a little delay, but I am here for you as always. So guys, situation is we still do not have an open government. Thanks to that and thanks to the Veterans Day yesterday, it was like crazy. I would say really volatile. Hola, Nitsa. Nice to see you. Good morning again. Nice to see you, everyone. And well, I was quite, let's call it like cautious yesterday. So I was just scalping, as you could see, 5 scalps, all green. So nothing to complain. But I really hope today we won't have only scalps. However, if you just look at the pre-market, market is on a roller coaster mode again in a small gap up. Let's see how it's going to be continued. Hi, Nathan. I'm fine. I hope you are doing great as well. Indeed, it's the middle of the week, Monday, Wednesday trading, and today we are expecting big news. And this news, not only the FOMC member speakers, there will be a lot, but I mean a lot and lot. And that means as well that at 4 p.m. the House is going to vote about the government opening. Some of the market participants are quite positive about that, like they're expecting the government to be open, but a healthcare bill it's making some trouble there. So some of them are a little bit more pessimistic. We will see. We will see. Maybe tomorrow we are going to wake up here in Europe, and during the night the government is going to open. Who knows? So these are the news which we are waiting for at 4 p.m. today. So this, I think, for today it's quite. This is the biggest news. S&P Nasdaq higher. AMD leads the tech trade comeback at the moment. Yesterday we could see, as I've told you, a quite of uh, a mixed day among the big movers. Apple was quite strong, Nvidia not that much. Shares of Swiss sneaker company on soar 20%. It raises guidance. This is just in the breaking news. And we have some, actually a lot, nice stocks on the news radar. So traders, let's see what's happening now on the watch list first. And of course, if you have any questions, please just let me know. However, before we are starting into trading, let's just check out one thing which I have not mentioned yet for you. However, maybe you could see on the ads or on the Facebook or anywhere else on our social media channels. And traders, this is the it's a big happening actually, which is going on now by the TEFS, and this is called the Elite Trader Competition. So guys, if you feel like you want to go for a 130K funded account, which is an expert account, this is the first price. Then please just apply here. Here it is the link. So Elite Trader Competition starting next week, Monday 17 for a week. Really big prices. Do not miss it. So Elite Trader Competition is waiting for you. So apply on that link, please. Here we go. Elite Trader Competition by the TEFS. Really good one. You still have time, almost like 5 days to register. And good luck with that. Of course, the whole next week I'm going to be here for you, with you, and trading in the room as well. Okay, traders, so don't forget to apply for the competition. On the website, if you just going to check it, you can see that the first place is going to be an expert funded account. The second place is a student account with 66,000 buying power, and the third place student light account. But there will be more prices until the 10th place indeed, mostly challenges. So guys, go for it and good luck. Hi Tara, good morning to you. Nice to see you. I hope you are ready for another crazy week here, or day actually. The week is crazy already. One red, one green, one red. Now seems like another green on this market. Okay, guys, so let's see what is happening, not just in the pre-market because we have seen it already, but in the main stock exchanges of the world. Europe already started quite strong and continued strong, except of the FTSE, it's like from red to green, but the DAX is up 1.20. Asia not that strong. It was stronger, 0.28 on the Nikkei, Hang Seng 0.58%. Rates are quite muted, I would say, and among the futures, the Nasdaq is the strongest thanks to the AMD. And as I see Bitcoin again trying to at least to stay over this 100K level, but still doesn't show a very strong bullish sentiment on here indeed. What else in the news? Oklo earnings was out yesterday. IBM sees a big milestone ahead for quantum computing. This can be on our radar as well, together with the quantum computing stocks like Rigetti and the rest. What else? The House vote, as I mentioned you, everyone is just waiting for that, which is going to happen. I just repeating myself for the newcomers that the government is still not open, traders. So no big news for today, only a bunch of FOMC member speakers, but really like 6 or 7. It's crazy. It's going to be crazy. And it's starting at, let me just check it again. I think at 9:20, something like that. But you know what? I'm just going to check my Forex Factory calendar. I don't know why it's not open because I was definitely checking it. So, but hopefully the House vote is going to be a yes for today, and that means that after Donald Trump just signed it, then the government is going to open again after the historical longest strike ever. So today is the 12th of November, Wednesday, middle of the day, and we are starting 9:20. Yes, FOMC member Williams is speaking, and continue 10 o'clock by Paulson, 10:20 Waller, and after that in the afternoon, 12:15, 12:30, two more speakers on the 8th agenda. That's crazy, actually. Lots of FOMC member speakers for today, but no really important economic data as I see, nothing at all. 10-year bond auction at 1 p.m., which sometimes it can impact the market, so we should be watch out at this time. But anyway, nothing at all. Okay, guys, now let's see what else in the international news on the CNBC. Mortgage demand from home buyers hits highest level since September, despite rising interest rates. That's interesting. UK Prime Minister, let's just leave it. India in here. I cannot see anything which would be very important, I would say. NVIDIA supplier, Foxconn third quarter profit beats expectations and rising 17% again just on AI demand. That's unbelievable. We can just check this stock on our watch list soon. Of course, traders, in the meantime, we are just starting to dig deep into the candidates. So if you have any candidates on your side or any questions, please just let me know. Hi, Zuki. Nice to see you and thank you. Yeah, definitely ON and AMD on my list too. Both of them are just among the big movers, and let's see why. So AMD chipmaker jumped nearly 6% in reaction to robust long-term growth targets made at its investor day, including an internal forecast that the company's data center revenues will jump 60% in the next 3 to 5 years. Wow, that's a quite of a optimistic number. Seems like they are very confident. And if we are just checking AMD and the pre-market, you can see that this is really jumping and it's over $250 level. Let me just check here quickly the percentage, and it's wow, 6% higher. Yeah, No doubt, no doubt, Zuki, we need this AMD to our long candidates list, and I'm just on it to put it to my first long candidate for today on the AMD. I don't know whether it's going to have an impact for the NVDA actually, but as I've seen, it was some news on NVDA as well. Maybe I was not. Yeah, here. Shares ticked up 1% after investors bought the dip following stocks pullback on Tuesday. The chipmaker also made gains after its suppliers, Foxconn, reported the strong earnings. So seems like that NVIDIA is going to be, I mean the whole sector, seems like that maybe the whole sector is going to be strong today. However, until this point, like both of the days, Monday and Tuesday started with, even yesterday after the gap up, everything just turned around and pushed lower. So might we're going to see the same. I have no idea, guys. Market doesn't really find its direction in my opinion. So I'm going to be careful. But so far, seems like that the semis are strong. However, I missed yesterday MU, as you know, but I guess MU is definitely bouncing today as well. Hi, Ryan. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here. We are just talking about already the usual candidates for today, and NVIDIA and AMD so far on the long side, because AMD's investor day yesterday, it was just really, really good. It turned out very good. And actually, they are very optimistic into the future, like they are expecting 60% jump in data center revenues in the next 3 to 5 years. Bill Holdings is here as well. And Bloomberg reported the financial operations firm is considering potential sell to a larger industry rival or private equity firm, pushing up bill 12%. Let's see, because sometimes volume can be a problem here. Now it's not that much. I mean, not a problem. Very nice gap up, 12%. And on the 52, 200 EMA. This nasty little 200 EMA, it's on our way or in our way. So that's why I'm going to be careful with the bill, but seems like as a very nice gap up, and might, if it's going to stay above this 52, might we are going to see a nice continuation. Yes, Ryan, SPY is reaching for highs. Yeah, it's just crazy. This, but I must tell you that, yeah, definitely we've seen a bounce since last week. I mean, reversals, but I still feel like on the market, especially, I just told to the guys that uh, yesterday, despite of the gap up, we've seen some sell-off. However, after that, as I told you in the morning as well yesterday, that might we are going to see just a rinse and repeat that for the end of the day is just going to be pushed up, and this just happens. So I feel like that the uncertainty is still here, like especially, because of the government, we do not have any much trigger left, if not the opening of the government and the December rate cuts, which not sure is going to happen. So market is starting to a little bit fading in my opinion, but the bulls are still strong. So so they still look like completely resilient. Yes, Ryan. Yeah, if we just check the SPY, if you're just talking about, I agree with you, but for that we need to break first the pre all-time high, which I think is going to be pre all-time high soon, or ex all-time high, which is 690, a little bit above 690, as you can see. We are still far away from that. Not that much though. $5. It's the market can make it 5 points very easily. So let's see. Let's see what's coming next. Maybe a big move to the upside, but again, I don't know, because you know what I was thinking, like that usually before Santa Claus rally, the market is pulling back a little bit, to give a breather, to give space for the Santa Claus rally. But now, if it's just pushing to 700, how the Santa Claus rally is going to turn out? Like we're pushing to 1,000. This is going to be the Santa Claus rally. I don't know, guys. I'm a bit like driving in the fog, like Powell without the economic data. So I would like to see rather another small pullback before the Santa Claus rally, but let's see. I don't know. targets, yeah, 700. Tara, SOFI is not on my list, but let me just check it. I always forgot about this really small stock, but this is a big mover. And yeah, actually that looks like as something which we should keep an eye on. It's around this 31.18, 31.30 should be the breakout of the previous small high, and then definitely the all-time high. Yes, SOFI, we should watch it on the maybe on the secondary list, but it is bullish so far at least. SOFI. Okay, good thoughts. Thank you, Ryan. Hi, Dean King. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. We are just talking about the whether the SPY is going to reach 700 before the Santa Claus rally, and Santa Claus rally is going to drive the whole market to 1,000. I'm not going to be surprised on that either. Or we are just going to see that it's taking a breather before the Santa Claus rally starts. So far, doesn't seem like it was to take a breather at all. Hi, Sharko. Nice to see you. Good morning, traders. And for the new ones, guys, I'm just repeating that we have a fantastic opportunity this week to apply for the biggest competition of the TEFS ever. And this is the Elite Trader competition. I just pinned the message. You can find it on the top of the chat with the what is that, with the link, and you can apply and win a 130K funded account. This is an expert account. This is a really big account, so go for it. It's going to be a 1 week competition next week. Going to be a good one, especially if finally the government is going to be open. It's just crazy extended. King, yeah, I must tell you, it's crazy extended since I would say since this point. This point was in July. Okay, so since then the market is just getting more and more and more and more extended. So yeah, definitely. But I must tell you that this market is completely crazy, and though on the other hand very much resilient, as you can see. So as I've told you several times, without a black swan, even Michael Burry could not scare the bulls, as you could see indeed, only for 1 2 days, but now they are back. So without like a very concerning news about I don't know what, I don't think so we are going to stop. Or finally the big boys are starting to unload, which they started actually, as you just heard from the SoftBank yesterday, that they just sold the entire stake of NVIDIA. Now they just plunged 10%. So it was maybe not the best decision yet. And so far, yeah, I can imagine that 700 is going to be touched soon. Okay, guys, now let's see what else. So we have AMD NVDA bill on the long side and SOFI on the secondary list. Here comes as well ONON, which is, as you know, a semiconductor stock. This was an earning stock as well, and this is just pushing up like crazy. I must tell you, I love this stock. I love the fact that it's extended to the downside, and it has a nice potential for a nice pullback. 22% though, already higher, which seems a bit too much, but you know, on this market, it's just getting normal, and very high volume, by the way. So ONON just can go to the long list. Clearwater Analytics, CWAN. I don't know whether we can trade it because yeah, we can. That's good. So it should have enough volume. Yeah, that looks good. Actually, that looks good. 20, we are not on the 200 EMA yet, but 2150, 2120 can be a problem. This stock is just higher because Wednesday that cloud native platforms firm is weighing the possibility of selling its business. Rumors, that's good. That's good. We like the rumors. So let's just put this stock CWAN to our long list. MBIS, yes, Buza, good evening to you. Let me just check it. How does it look like? NBIS. Oh my goodness, that was a roller coaster mode. Like completely amazing. Yeah, and you were no, you were in no, you wanted to get to CRWV, right? The cover wave for a short, no, long. with the big share size, but it did not work out. You know what? Maybe today we should watch CRWV, but this NBIS, that's just crazy. How is it doing today? 0.63. I can imagine on this one, Nubius, I can imagine a second day, by the way, especially if it's breaking 100. So might we should keep an eye on NBIS. I'm just going to check it on the secondary list. You long 108. Okay. BBAI definitely always on my list. No question. And maybe today is going to make the day that it did not do yesterday. So I'm going to watch it on the secondary list on BBAI. Actually, it is higher on because after the Monday, um, mhm, okay, latest earnings. And they got another announcement, and this is a definitive agreement to acquire Ask Sage, a generative AI platform. That sounds great. So BBAI should be on our watch list for sure. Alcon is here as well. This is a LC 5% higher. Swiss Eye Care Company earnings was much better than expected. Let's see whether it's not extended and whether we can trade it at all. We can, but this is a Swiss stock. I'm not sure I'm into it. Volume is very low. So no, I think we will have enough longs for today. Sony is here, NVIDIA, as I mentioned you, and Oklo, nuclear energy stock, 4% extending its collaboration with Idaho National Laboratory. So we should watch OKLO to the long side too. However, it's a bit pulling back in the pre-market already, but I'm going to give the chance for OKLO to just show us what it can do. Like this is, as you know, it can be a really big mover. Circle Internet, though CRCL was not among the luckiest with the numbers because it just fell 4%. This is a stable coin issuer, earned 64 cents, beating estimates. Okay, Circle also reported that it accounts for 29% of stablecoin and shares are down 40% in the past 3 months. I see. Okay, that's not the best. That's not the best start for the Circle, but I'm going to be careful with the stock because it's a bit extended to the downside. However, very weak because 4.88%. And on the other hand, it's quite of a mixed number, so not entirely bad numbers, but let's see whether the Circle is going to extend this move to the downside or going to have some deep buyers around. So Circle, I'm going to put it on the short side, but again, I'm going to be careful with that because might is going to find some deep buyers around. Okay, game traders, if I just missed something, please let me know. Sony is here, which is 4% higher. If you like it, I'm just going to put it on the secondary list. And I am missing some shorts today. That's obvious. Both of the indices are higher. Like at the moment, triple Q 0.53%, SPY 0.30. And I have some red stocks like mRNA. That was a crazy mover in the recent days, but mRNA nights pushing a bit lower, and XOM oil stock, it's just pulling back. STX Roblox is red, 0.17 on the Roblox, but I find the volume on the Roblox quite low, so let's just leave it. If you still have anything on the list, guys, please just let me know because I do not have too much more from the news. I'm just getting the gainers losers list. ONO and Bill are the two strongest. AMD, HMI, it's a gold miner, no? VKTX is here as well, but that's crazy. Oh, guys, BMNR 4%. Look at that. You know, this was what we were waiting for a reversal there on the 50-20 EMA. It has not happened. Maybe now. BMNR, I'm going to just check it on the secondary list. BMNR to the long side. Yes, CRWV. Yes, Tara. Thank you. Just like Nubius, this can have a second day. And you know what? Buzak, maybe this is your day. Maybe this is your day with the CRWV to the upside because now it's just pushing up 3.71%, almost 2 million into the volume. So yeah, definitely we should watch CRWV for a dead cat bounce, relief rally, whatever we are going to call it, because yesterday it was just pushing even lower. All right, I'm now going to look for more longs here. We have enough. I'm just checking quickly with weak ones. TME is down. TME is down, but I'm not sure that we have enough volume there. Tyson Foods is down too. TSN 3.6. Ooh, that's a big move to the downside. Volume is not bad either. Hmm, oh no, 19. So of course, it's on the 200 EMA. Never mind, TMA, I'm just going to push it here to the short side, but let's be careful because it's on the 200 EMA on the daily. And I've just seen Tyson Food, Rivian is down, XPEV, which we were talking about yesterday for a possible long, is just pushing lower now. Oil stocks, oil itself as well, like the USO. All right, but not too much. I must tell you, not too much, not too many familiar names. So, okay, so the last one on my list to the short side is going to stay TSN. Maybe I'm just checking it. Irene, checking Irene. Oh, guys, 2 more minutes to start. No TSN, no volume. Let's just leave it. And Irene checking. Mm. Yes, yeah. Irene, this can be a crazy mover. Yeah, we can watch it. We can watch Irene as well, but I'm just going to leave it like that, traders. Not too many candidates, but I would say it's just enough to see the first nice trades or to look for the first nice trades. Next to the AMD and NVIDIA, I'm going to watch to the long side AVGO, guys. AVGO looks like it's almost 2% gap up at the moment, as you can see. Coin is quite strong too, 1.81% higher. AFRM again, MU, of course. Soundhound is trying to make a reversal. SMCI, however, SMCI, it was a little bit tricky with me in the recent days. Hood, what else? Is just trying to do a reversal too. But again, I'm going to be open-minded because so far every day started like either in a small gap up and then everything just pushed lower at least in the first half of the day and then everything is just made a reversal, or that's why I'm going to be extra careful today. So good luck everyone. I'm going to watch Circle, MU, Coin, PLTR definitely, but ON rather now on my list from the news. Oklo definitely watching. Okay, hello, nice start indeed. Bill as well. Bill, I'm just going to put it here. And I have the usual Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, Google, and the rest. CRWV is here as well. BMNR, SOFI. So good luck, everyone. We just started. As I mentioned you, not too many economic news today, mainly FOMC member speakers on the stage, and that's it. RKLB, we should watch RKLB as well. It's just starting stronger. Okay, CRWV pulling back. Hood pulling back. Circle down. Oh, Circle, I want to see a nice gap and go from you, actually. Coin down. How about MU? 245. All right. Short Circle TME. BBA, I'm going to watch here too. Oh, BBAI, guys, this is just pushing higher. That looks good. In the meantime, traders, both the SPY and the triple Q starting with a gap up, but with a small pullback. So far, we do not continue this gap up. I'm going to watch NVIDIA, AMD for sure for longs, because especially AMD has some good news. Would completely pulling back. Oh, PLTR 2.50. Yeah, Buzak, I've just seen that. That's a falling knife. Oh my goodness, what happened with PLTR? Oof, we should keep an eye on PLTR, guys. That's a must. Maybe I'm going to watch PLTR instead of coin. Anyway, I don't like coin. It's so crazy. All right, Bill, it's holding though. MU, it's holding. AMD holding a lot. AMD can be a great long candidate. BBAI is just pushing higher like crazy. So let's see whether this is a bear trap here, guys, what we do see. However, I see Apple pushing down too. Look at that falling knife effect. Google 0.60, Netflix down, Tesla down, Microsoft down. Interesting start of the day. Let's be careful, traders. Microsoft down as well. Meta, slightly red. Ooh, Bill, that was way too quick for me. Yes, huge move to the downside. Roblox too, by the way. Not just the PLTR, but on the PLTR, I just cannot catch the falling knife. Circle making a pullback though, and even CRWV. Guys, look at CRWV. Okay, although I'm going to watch it too, but CRWV, Buzak, that looks bullish for me. 92. Bit risky. Risky. It's risky. It's not a bit risky. So I'm going to get just a fun share size, but that looks like good. I like it. Sophie break, just checking, just a second, sorry. Stop loss, it's $2, so watch out with the entry here. Okay, SOFI. Oof, BBAI does not stop. Come on. I'm checking SOFI instead of that, Tara. In the meantime, market is trying to make a reversal as well. Not a big. Oh yeah, it's just the same. You know what? It's just the same than Bill. I mean the whole uh, um, pattern it was. Yeah, it just broke, unfortunately, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. Surprisingly, the triple Q was the strongest, and now it's just pushing down. AMD just pushed over the high on the AMD. That looks quite interesting for a possible continuation over the high. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Triple Q is getting for a gap fill, and PRTR is non-stopping. PRTR is non-stopping. That's interesting. Google is very weak. Look at Google, guys. That's a falling knife as well. No, I just mentioned that the big boys might starting to unload. So this is the unload phase. I don't know. But that's quite nasty so far. Okay, traders, I still love CRWV. We have a better stop loss here, like under 90.50. Stop loss is still over 92.50. I'm watching NVDA for a possible reversal as well. I'm going to get Google here. Bill, I just missed it already, so let's just leave it there. Okay, hello, I'm watching 0101 for a possible reversal. MU breaking down. NVDA. NVDA, I want to see it over the VWAP first. Here comes CRWV. First entry can be NVDA 194.60 and adding over the VWAP maybe. Because SPY is making the reverse. I told you guys, I told you this is just a bear trap. Looks like as a bear trap, at least. From this point of view, looks like as a bear trap. No, I missed NVDA. Let's just wait a bit more. I don't like this hectic market at the moment. We can watch OKLO as well. 10920 looks like as a nice reversal opportunity. Keep an eye on circle, especially if it's breaking 92. Situation is that the SPY made a quite of a nice push higher, but not the triple Q yet. I did not get NVDA. I am in CRWV, but I'm expecting a quite of volatile move there. That's why I told you that this can be just a funny share size. Market's still acting quite weird. Okay, hello. That was a quick reversal. I was expecting a slower one. And SPY is ready to break the daily high, guys. SPY is ready to break the daily high. That's amazing. All right. Not good. I mean, the not good part is that the SPY is moving higher and the triple Q wants to move lower. This is never good when the two indices are not moving together. That's quite of a red flag for me. I still like NVIDIA though. Even I like better. I must tell you, I even like it better over 194.85 for a possible long. 194.85, but still have share size. I just do not like this market. They're not going to the right direction, to the same direction, to tell the truth. Tesla is all over the place. Google still very weak. Look at the Google. Might it's ready to break to 288. or 290 to the upside. Oklo I completely missed. Shoo, it was too quick for me. Traders, I've decided to trade half share size today. I don't like what I see. So far CRWV anyway, it's a half share size because, you know, it's quite hectic stock. NVDA is going to be half share size as well. And I have to admit that Google is one of the most extended big tech name. So you want to get a short on it under 288 if we get there on the Google. SOFI was a good one, Tara. I hope you are in. And look at that, SPY breaking the highs. Now it can be two situations, two opportunities for the market. Whether we are going to see the SPY giving up and moving lower, or the triple Q is just making a U-turn and goes for a new daily high. So I still want a short on Google. It's on 287.90, the entry, 287.90. And still long on the NVDA if it's making a double bottom here. Nice, Tara. Well done. Great catch on the SOFI. Or CRWV, it's trying hard, but so far not the best, unfortunately, but it still gives the pattern, so that's good. On the CRWV, I would like to see a 94 for the first partial, 94. So first we should break the 93, right? Okay, as I see PLTR, it's making a reversal too. Circle broke though. OKL low might can be a continuation pattern which I'm watching. O1 not doing too much. And at this time, SPY stopped on 685. And NVDA cancel. NVDA is to the downside. So NVDA cancel. So I am waiting on the Google now, if it's not going to be a double bottom at all. And I'm in CRWV or KLB looks like a strong one. And I'm watching AMD for a VWAP reversal as well. So there are opportunities, but I don't like this market. It's just going to two ways. Triple Q pulling back, SPY extending higher. That's crazy. And what is looking strong, guys? MU. What else? That stock is a beast. Okay, good luck if you catch the not MU circle. It's just breaking down. AMD under the VWAP. This is not good for a long. And I need to decide quiet fast on this CRWV because as I see at this time, SPY is making the move, not the triple Q. And in this case, guys, I'm going to get some TQQQ decking. I don't know how about you, but I really like that stock, ETF. 11190, under 11190. Let's see. 88 is going to be my entry. I'm in. Let's go for gap fill in this case. And yeah, CRWV is going to be out on 9070 traders, 9070. ON only over 44.40 for me, Zuki, 44.40 for a reversal. That looks quite good, 44.40. So I am in Google and TQQQ. On the Google, I want to see 286. 286 for the first partial. On the TQQQ, I've entered 111.88 and I want to see a 20 cents. Like if TQQQ or the triple Q could get back to 621, that would be nice. That can be a quite of a nice reversal point on the market. Here comes the CRWV. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to leave it till 950. I mean 90.50. I'm going to be out 90.70 on the on the CRWV. All right, traders, let's see and keep an eye on TQQQ. It's coming for the first partial, a little bit more than 10 cents to go. And I'm going to take 80% out. I do not trust this market direction at all. You just need to see the triple Q back to 621. Okay, CRWV is still holding there. ON, as I've told you, Zuki, that looks good over 43.40, 43.40. Looks quite good. RKLB is just going without me. It's crazy. Oh, come on, market. Leave me alone. No, SPY doesn't want to give up. Look at that. It's just fighting on the VWAP. Oh, RKLB was nice. Shoo. It was nice. That was nice. Okay, big fight, guys. Big fight on the market. We should be careful there. Oklo looks very, very nice for continuation to over the high. I must tell you, this looks like as a big mover over the high on the Oklo. I have 3 trades now. I need to keep an eye. And unfortunately, the first one is a very small loser on the CRWV. As I've told you, it was a fun share size. And I even completely lowered my stop loss. So, I mean, like, you know, the range. It's a very, very small loser. But now I really need TQQQ and Google. And Google stopped after the breakdown. That's nasty. I don't like when the market is thinking so much. It's nasty, guys. Okay, I'm going to be ready to take the partial, quick and efficient on the TQQQ. 73, fantastic. 70, here we go. I'm just taking my partial on the TQQQ traders because I'm just afraid of, you know, the buyers are just show up suddenly and everything is pushing back like crazy. SOFI you sold soon. Yeah, sometimes it's happening. Okay, traders, here we go. Market is just fighting. It's just filled the gap and it's just trying to go for a reversal as I feel. So I just took my first partial TQQQ and on the TQQQ, I'm going to put my stop loss over 111 and 90. Okay, 111 and 90. 112 maximum because I feel like that the market is going to make a reversal. Google still looks good. Google still looks good. The market, higher or lower? This is the big question, right? Okay, so only one small winner, one small loser so far. And the market is on a very delicate level here, guys. Very delicate level where it needs to make a decision, like make this big reversal and go for a new daily high as usual. AMD 256. Okay. I like it. Like the plan. All right, traders. Google is in the green, but still not enough. Like our stop loss on Google, it's 289, which means we need at least $1, which is 286. 286 at least, as I've told you. Okay. Finally, I missed my first partialing point. Google. Nice. All right. Here it is, what I was expecting. Nice, nice, nice. 286. I'm going to take my partial on the Google. And here on 111, I'm going to take my second partial on the TQQQ. I've told you we are on a very much deciding level on the market, guys. I just fell in my guts and I was on the right place. So guys, Google actually, it reached 1 hour, so we can take a partial now, but I feel like we should wait a bit more. However, I don't want to see that over 287. All right, so that was a good decision to get out CRWV. Nice. I'm ready to take the Google first partial 80% out at this time as well. I still do not trust the market. Ed Buzek, be my guest. Good luck with that. I think I'm just taking my first partial on Google because the market stopped to 86.60. It's perfect for me for the first partial. I took the second partial 111.20 on the TQQQ, and we are just continuing somewhere maybe a bit lower. I don't think so. 620 again. 620 on the triple Q. It's quite yeah. Okay, I took $1 on the Google. I don't care. So 620 on the triple Q. It's a quite of a stronger support. Stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be over 111, like over the first partial. Okay, over the first partial, and Google just on the stop loss. Stop loss entry, sorry guys. So just like that. Okay, now let's see market. Nvidia is down, AMD down, so maybe you know what, Dicking might you can grab AMD around 248 for a reversal. I don't know. So far we turned a bit bearish, but as I've told you guys all week long, rinse and repeat, even if we're starting with a small gap up, market giving gap, pulling back, and then usually after 10, 30, 11, it just makes a big reversal and going higher. Good luck with the ON. Zuki, you just asked it. I've called it on 43.40, but I could not take it because I had already 3 trades on the go. Yeah, Deaking, yeah, it is. So I took my first partial on the Google. Second partial now 285 because I took it a little bit earlier. And if we are breaking the lows, I'm going to put my stop loss over this green candle's high, like 287, 30, 40. We need to break 286 for that. Okay. Nice. Go to 86. And VDA is toilet time as well. TQQQ 111 break, very good. On the TQQQ, guys, I'm just going to put my stop loss a bit lower, like into my direction, and just let it run. I'm going to put my stop loss over 111.30 and let it run. On the Google, I want to see 286 break, beautiful. Moving my stop loss over this green, dodgy, shooting star, whatever, high. And I'm going to be ready to take my second partial on the Google. Nice. Now, go a bit lower. Come on. Triple Q bit extended, and it really touched at this time the 620, even lower. TQQQ is back over 111 as well. It's almost out. Here comes the big reversal already. That was the bear time. Maybe. BBAI checking. BBAI. Oh, that looks beautiful, Dicking. I love it. Yes, 721. Yeah, it's here actually. I'm just buying some here for day trade. That looks good. I love it. Nice call. Perfect VWAP reversal. I think the market is going to make a reversal as well. Let's see. Still consolidating here on the lows. How about Apple? What the Apple is doing? Maybe I'm just going to change CRWV here. Apple found a temporary bottom, maybe. I don't know. Let's just check it. All right, traders. So all of my 2 trades are still going on, like Google, as you can see after the first partial, TQQQ after first partial. I want to see the break of the low, but the market bulls are just gathering here to make a nice bottom reversal on the market. Let's see whether it's going to be successful. So far, maybe. Or not. Still looks weak. And no news. Today, no news. Like only, as I've told you, FOMC member speakers. All right. circle, it's making a bear flag too, but it's not my favorite. Ooh, Oklo. That's moving. Nice on ON as well. How about Rigetti? Let me just check Rigetti. All over the place. I don't like it. What is the other one? Irene, right? Irene, we were watching too. Traders, I think we are going to be out soon, both of the trades. Maybe because it's just a little bit too long consolidation on the market. It's like a, let's just make a bottom reversal consolidation. Seems like at least. And in this case, I'm not going to be surprised out of TQQQ if the AMD is going to make a reversal here, guys. Look at AMD. 250, 250, maybe. Yeah, seems like it's a bottom reversal, traders. Now let's see. I'm going to be out Google soon as well. Just over this last green candle's high, as you can see, like 287.20 something. Rigetti, no, it's just moving now higher. SPY triple Q trying to make the reversal there. MU reversing too. VDA, not really, not yet. Google hanging on a thread and the overall market as well. We need to push back to the VWAP, break the VWAP, you know, just the usual scenario as always. Just checking the news. In the meantime, maybe I can see something. Nothing, not too much. Not too much on the news. I feel like as AMD gave up, you know, the whole market just gave up together with the AMD. Okay, so far Google is in, but TQQQ out. Of course, I'm thinking to jump back to TQQQ under the lows. Yeah, I should have left my stop loss just over 111.50 actually. Low of the TQQQ is under 110.75, so under 110.70. That would be great for another short, I think. Yes, AMD, I was thinking on that as well, Buzak. 150, yeah, we hope it's going to reach 150, but it's 250 now. Yes, under 250. No, I would take it maybe only under the round number, like, you know, the market needs to break down. Guys, I'm hopping back on TQQQ for another 20 cents under the lows, and I'm still holding Google. I'm still holding Google here. Overall market is still on a decision mode. 620, it's a strong, strong support for the triple Q. It's still a very strong support for the triple Q. AMD hovering around this 250 a lot. So TQQQ under 110.69 only. 110.69 if you feel like that. Still holding this Google, but it really needs to break lower, and at the moment it doesn't really want to, like just the market. Come on, triple Q. Volume is quite low on this market still. Not the best. Okay. Buzak Diking, good luck with the AMD if you're taking 250. I'm going with the market, I feel like. 0101 still looks strong. MU, you are a beast. Oklo, MU, RKLB, 0101 are looking quite strong. Overall market, though, it's under some selling pressure, but it can just change in a second. So let's be really sharp on the shorts, guys. And Tesla, it's dumping a lot. I was not keeping an eye on it. Yes, it is. A whole week it's like that. The whole week is going to be like that, I think. Dicking, until the government is not going to be open again, I don't think so. We will see a normal market. It's a really uncertain market now. NVDA short under the lows. Yeah, everything, Tara. I would say if you're breaking under the lows with the market itself, and I'm almost in 68 is my entry with the TQQQ second trade, then this can be another push to the downside, but I'm still not sure we will go there. And it's 10 o'clock soon. Sometimes 10 o'clock, someone is switching on the algos, so let's be careful. And we have several FOMC member speakers too. Okay, so far AMD and VDA market just hovering around the lows and no decision yet. How about Microsoft and the rest? I'm just checking MSFT, Google we are in. Oh, Meta. I'm very interested what is with Meta. Meta, what a beautiful bull flag. RBLX. RBLX. Low volume today on Roblox. Really low. Okay, guys, I'm still not in TQQQ. I'm still in on Google. We really need to see this 286 at this time, but the market is just making a reversal again to the upside. And in this case, maybe it's going to be a successful one because this green candle is quite nice. Volume is not there though. Market is gonna rip up, shake us out. Dicking, yeah, this is what I'm afraid of. That's why I'm not taking anything only under the lows. And VDA green candle, it's quite scary if you are in a short. But Google looks good. Google still looks good, traders. If you have not taken a partial yet, and as I see that the market is trying again desperately to make a reversal, and I just see another long wick candle here on the Google, I would definitely take a partial here if you have not taken it yet. I'm actually thinking on a second partial as well because I'm afraid it's going to be maybe a stronger double bottom here. Look at the NVDA. Okay, guys, deep buyers are around again. So let's go for longs. Let's look for longs. Actually, I must tell you, MU looks like as a long over 244. NVDA definitely, but I would like to see that first over the VWAP. AMD is here too. On the AMD, we have a very nice consolidation, maybe half share size over this consolidation high, which is 252, 253, and adding over 255, which can be two scenarios. But yeah, seems like that the buyers are fully back, even on the Apple. Which one, the king? Tesla, 435. Maybe I would go with the semis at this time. I don't know what's happening with the Tesla, but it doesn't look that good. I'm still holding Google second share size, but as you can see, market dip buyers are fully back again. And at this time, we did not have to wait till 10:30. It's just 10 o'clock and all the bulls are back in town. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to be out soon on the Google and looking for a continuation pattern on NVDA and the AMD. Oklo, it's a bit all over the place, my opinion. And I'm still watching this MU around this 244 MU. PLTR, it's making a reversal as well. And here is the first test for the SPY 684 and the VWAP. Okay. So let's just wait patiently for a clear setup. Yes, Deaking was very much right. Yeah, I've told you too long consolidation is never good for a continuation. I wanted to give the chance with a short on the TQQQ if it goes under the lows. Guys, I'm still in Google and I've just got into the BBAI 721 as well. I want to take 730, 35, 36 for the first partial on the BBAI, like 10 more cents to go. And the Google, so far, it's still hanging on a thread. Still looks weak, by the way. Market is stronger. Market is stronger after this reversal. All right, traders. So 10 more cents to take a partial on BBAI, and I'm just checking NVIDIA and AMD for a possible entry here. I missed MU because it did not do that nice entry. On the NVIDIA, I want to get in over 193, 193.40, 193.40 on the NVIDIA. Stop loss should be 190, 260, 70. Checking NBIS, 193. Okay, just a second. Okay. NBIS, yes, looks like as a interesting bottom reversal, I must tell you. And here I would take it 100, now only over 123, but looks good. 123 for a bottom reversal. If you did not miss MU, well done. You can take your first partial, guys. It did not get me the clear pattern yet. And I am waiting for NVIDIA for a entry at the moment. Apple is making an intraday breakout too, waiting for NVIDIA. AMD, it's making this very nice consolidation over the VWAP. 256. 256 can be a nice entry there. And the Google is still hanging on a thread. Google is still hanging on a thread, guys. And BBAI, 7 more cents to go for the partial there. That's nice. Yeah, Google is weak today, guys. Google is really weak. RKLB is another one which I'm watching, by the way, for the long side, but maybe it's, I don't know, it's just a daily high breakout 55.40. All right, so Google second share size, bunch of share size is still on, which is good. I was good on the with the stop loss there. And BBAI, it's in a nice winner, but we still need like at least a 15 cents there. So to make at least a new high. Viking, that's funny. Okay, guys, so I'm waiting for NVIDIA long, watching this AMD as well for this consolidation. Market rejected by the VWAP so far, but it doesn't matter too much. And yes, Buzak, you joined as well? Yeah, that's definitely the King's call. BBAI. Oh, come on. I almost was by the partialing point. Come on, BBAI. Market just turning around a bit, not too much. And or Google might at this time we really can break the 286. Come on, market. Help my Google. Would be great. Bulls are not giving up now, guys. Look at that. Look at that. One red candle and again greens are back. That's amazing, actually. MU strong. AMD starting to be strong. I really hope NVIDIA is getting there too slowly. Apple looks like strong too. Google still thinking a lot, and BBAI, I'm still expecting quite of a nice run from this BBAI. Semis are strong, guys. Here comes our NVDA. Just a second, trader. Okay, sorry for that. I am here. So I am ready with NVDA. I'm in NVDA and ready to take the first partial for the BBAI, and we are here. Thank you very much for the call. That was a fantastic first partial. 3032, which I missed, but I hope it's going to be back. Yes, it is. It is, Buzak. Come on, BBAI. Okay, guys, NVIDIA 194, around 194. I'm going to watch it for the first partial. No, we should go a bit more with, let's see. 194.50 would be the best one on this NVDA. Spike triple Q bit struggling, but I don't think so it's going to be a problem. AMD I missed, it's okay. And Google is still weak. Google is still weak. Oklo ready to break, MU breaking, AMD breaking, NVDA breaking, fantastic. Very, very good. Market starting to be really strong again. Buzak, I really hope 740 is going to be a break on the BB. Actually, I'm expecting like 750-ish for the first big, like resistance. So traders, I'm still holding Google, BBAI first partial done, and VDA. I want to see it over 194 to take the first partial there. And the market is fighting with the VWAP, but the bulls are back again. It's no doubt. How interesting it is that every day so far in the week just started the same. Sell off, buyback, sell off, buyback. Crazy market. SNDK, Buzak. I cannot trade it. I'm going to ask the guys to open it, actually. Okay, traders, we are getting close to the 194 on the NVDA. But the market looks very bullish, so I'm going to wait for a breakout on the 194. Nice, Konstantinos. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we had several trades already. Nice calls. 3 winners, 1 loser. Watch out with the VBAI under 720. I think I'm going to get out and hop in back if something interesting is happening. SPY triple Q still fighting here, still in a fight mode. Oh, come on, NVDA. It's back to the entry shoe. Okay. BBAI, I think I'm just going to sell it and then buy it back if it goes back for a breakout or a nice reversal. Well done with SNDK, Buzak. Beautiful. How about PLTR? I thought it's going to be a continuation too, but no, it's not. Does not continue. Look at MU. How good it was. 244 call. Shoo. Guys, out of Google. Google was just a scalp, unfortunately. Out of BBAI. Let's see whether it can just make a reversal here and I'm going to just get in back. But we had the first partial and I'm waiting for NVDA for the first partial and break the 194. AMD MUR just going like crazy. AMD 260, maybe just for a scalp, it's a bit extended already. My opinion, market is still in a fighting mode. It's, I was expecting it to be on the highs, like 685 already. How about Tesla? Tesla is making a move back too. Come on, NVDA. All eyes on you. Nice, it's getting back. That's good. Hood. 132. No, I'm not going to trade Hood today. Oh, AFRM, guys, I forgot to check AFRM again. Oh, what a beautiful VWAP reversal on AFRM. Sure. It was nice, 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 nice. Okay, traders, so far nice green day, thanks to Google and especially BBAI. Also, I don't know, I see the market still not back on track. So I'm going to get out on NVDA with a very small loss here. I just don't like to see what it is doing. Look at this. I did not take my first partial. I was really expecting it over 194 and it's just giving up like crazy. That's not good. Yeah, you know what? Maybe FOMC member speakers. Okay, if it's breaking this 192.60, I'm going to be out, okay? 192.60 on the NVDA. Tricky market, tricky, tricky. Could not make the move higher. That's interesting. No, NVDA, don't go there. Oh, come on. Out of NVDA. And the market is moving lower again. I have a very strong feeling, guys, we have news, and it's FOMC member news. Atlanta Fed President Bostic says he will leave his position when his term expires in February. Maybe this is the reason? Yes, I got a partial on BBAI. I know, Konstantinos, this market is now, it's very ugly and very tricky. Watch out. And guys, I'm still okay with TQQQ if we break the lows. Seems like, as I was afraid of, that the FOMC member speakers are going to mess up even more everything today. So watch out really, really strongly today, okay? So still a green day, not a huge green. It's an okay green. As I've told you, I'm going with half share sizes today. But messy, ugly day. Messy, ugly day so far. Look at these big red candles. And SPY literally broke the lows, but AMD still looks good. So if you choose AMD over NVDA, that was a better choice, first of all. Second, it still looks fantastic. Over 260, as you told. I'm starting, the most difficult day for a trader is Wednesday. Well, especially if we have FOMC meeting minutes or federal funds rate decision or a bunch of FOMC member speakers. Completely agree with you, Konstantinos. Yes, 260 looks good, like 260.20, Buzak. I'm not sure I'm going to take it, but 260.20 looks like a good one. I should have got out much earlier of NVDA, but this was just the situation when it was just going lower and lower. And definitely not good to wait for the miracle, you know. However, again, AMD still strong. Apple still looks like a bit stronger. Overall market, though, is just flashed back to the lows. And I'm not sure we will continue. Let's see. If it does continue, I'm in for another TQQQ trade just for fun, 20-cent scalp there. Yeah, Tara, I feel the same, but I'm still okay with my TQQQ. But I completely feel the same. Completely feel the same. And look at this AMD. AMD looks like as another breakout. That's amazing. And actually even Apple over 250, 273.50, sorry, 273.50. Good luck with the AMD. Looks fantastic. Zuki, did you take it as well over the high? Well done. Looks like, and here comes, of course, the reversal on the market. But yeah, I agree with Tara that this market is something for today. And look at BBAI. BBAI actually, it looks like as another great reversal over 722. But I must tell you, mainly today, it's a scalping day as well, guys. This week, maybe it's going to stay like a scalping day. I don't know. However, if the government is going to be open today, this can definitely change the things here. No, market higher or lower? 683 we should break with the SPY, 620 with the triple Q, but might this was just a temporary pullback. We don't know yet. I'm just checking the news because as I've told you guys that the FOMC member speakers, they're actually non-stop today, almost like 10:25 we have someone as well. 10:20 Waller, 10 o'clock Paulson, 10:20 Waller, 12:15 Bostich, 12:30 Miran. A bunch of speakers today for sure. No problem, Buzak. $1 only, I would say. So I would go nearly $1 just for a scalp. So today, Buzak, it's not real good profit taking targets because of the fact that the market is changing direction like crazy, and we traded mainly stocks which are going with the market. If you took nearly $1, that was a good one because this is just a scalping day. And I still like my TQQQ. I still like my TQQQ. We will see a breakdown. Look at that market. For scalping months, yes. This is like a scalping month. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm waiting only for the TQQQ and for the market to see whether we are going to see a big reversal here or again just a drop first and then the reversal. Watch out with the AMD. It's back to 259. I think under 258, it's might going to pull back rather to the VWAP. Dicking, yes. So this is a market for you. That's for sure. And look at Nvidia is back to the lows. Ouch. Doesn't look good. Still keep an eye. I'm still going to keep an eye on the BBAI as well, traders, especially if it goes over 722. Still has a chance there. Of course, if we will go over 112 again with the TQQQ, I don't think so I'm going to take it anymore. Okay, traders, if you still have anything on the radar, please just let me know. But maybe I'm not going to take any more trades here. It seems like we are just touching the lows, making a reversal, touching the highs, making the reversal. Nice, Zuki. Yes, as I've told you, under 258, I think it's over, but it still has a chance. Fantastic. Yes, it's a very nice double bottom on the NVDA over 192.50. It was to take it just for a scalp, I think. AMD beautiful. Apple, though, it's not doing the thing. I thought it's going to easily break this 273.50 and going higher, but not really. Hmm. And here is the bottom reversal again. Up and down, up and down. What a crazy market. Wow. AMD plus 55. Good. Now let's see how strong these semi bulls are. Oklo back to the VWAP as well. PLTR, guys, however, PLTR looks weak again. Look at PLTR. It's just back to the lows. Looks like as a bear flag. Not PLTR. It's interesting. And that has a gap to fill. Not bad. Not bad. But this market is so tricky. Nice AMD. If it's breaking 262, guys, you will have one more dollar there. Fantastic. That's insane. Okay. So traders, in one sentence, there is a huge uncertainty on the market. That's it. This is what I see. This is what I know now on the market, like no real direction. However, don't forget that this week it was about picking a direction mainly after 10:30, and we're just going to finish the room soon. So that's quite interesting, by the way. And here comes back BBAI. BBAI still looks good over since the 722, as I've told you. NVDA, you cannot go higher? That's weird. All right, here comes 262 again on your AMD. Beautiful call there. Market so far not too much. And triple Q looks a bit stronger now. Look at this long consolidation again. It's not going to give up 620 today, seems like, at least so far. Oh, here comes AMD or BBAI again. AMD is still looking okay. And might Apple is ready to break this 273.50. You can keep an eye on that too. Really, Nitsan, I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, it's that what I really love in these, lower priced small AI stocks. They can just move like crazy. It's the same with SoundHound as well. PLTR breaking. Okay. All right, traders. I would say I'm not going to take any more trade, not even the TQQQ. Cannot babysit today the trades, unfortunately. But I'm just suggesting you to be a sniper, scalper today again. Like sharp, quick, efficient. That's it. Unfortunately, this market is still for the scalpers. Unfortunately or fortunately, it depends, as I've told you, on your type of trading, on your strategy. But this is still definitely the scalpers' heavens. So it consolidated in the pre and took it. Oh, you took it already on the open, Nitsan. Well done. PRTR, yeah, I must tell you, PRTR looks really good too. The overall market looks great for another scalp if we are breaking down. But the triple Q, it needs to break down 620 first, I think. Busak, I cannot trade SNDK, unfortunately, but good luck with that. I know you can trade it very well. And well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's trading. Don't forget to apply for the competition, the TEFS Elite Trader competition, and win the 130K big expert account. That can be fantastic, actually. And I really hope one of you is going to get it with my help next week, because it's going to start next week. And it's going to hold for or last for a whole week, actually, like a whole week of trading. You did register, Nitsan, all right. Diking, yeah, today was very good. Thank you very much for your call on the fantastic BBAI, which is one of my favorite, as you know. And here is again the website where you can register for the Elite Trader. Thank you very much, Tara. Nice calls of you. I just missed this SOFI, was very nice again. Not for USA, no, Buzak, unfortunately, not for USA. I wish it could be, but regulations are really tough and we just go along with the rules. So, guys, have a beautiful rest of your day, a green one at the end. Watch out, go for the scalps, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, and if you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.